chat. Wake up, chat. Daniel Berry. There you go. Big salute, Daniel Berry. Sports and highlights. Big salute, Daniel Berry. Sports and highlights. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and like, share, subscribe at Daniel Berry. Sports and highlights. Hey, Daniel Berry. Which team you think gonna come home with a ring? I think I might rock with Indiana. Between Indiana, I think it's gonna be in the national championship. I'm gonna go with Ole Miss and Indiana. They seem like they did too well. Oregon switched the game up. They went from fast, speedy receivers to, boy, they got some big boys out there catching that rock. But it's a good one. One thing I can say about this one, because I don't really keep up with sports, but I love football. Yeah, I love football. Yeah, I'm a straight gladiator. I like to throw my pads on and put my helmet on and yeah, let's bump heads until we get dizzy. Yeah, let's crack each other head. Let's put helmets on and let's see who get dizzy first. Yeah, see, that's why I say football ain't for everybody. Yeah, you got to love football. You got to be a head bustle. Gladiator. Yeah, gladiator. You got to be, yeah, man, shit. Yeah, I ran track, played basketball and all that other. But ain't nothing like that football, boy. Ain't nothing like that football. Yeah, ain't nothing like that football. But this playoff it's a good one. Yeah, this playoff is a good one. It look like everybody pretty much even. Don't nobody got no like standout athletes. Paisley, what up though, Paisley? Big salute, Daniel Berry. Hold on, Daniel Berry. Let me put you on in there. It's another reason why I like to log my people in. Cause you know, people, you got people on this internet. They'll come out here and try to claim Daniel Berry dollar for something. Big salute, Daniel Berry. Big salute all my people that support me, all my loved ones. Love y'all. Daniel Berry. There go Daniel Berry. Daniel Berry. That's why I tell y'all, hence, that book is very valuable. Not only do I got my people that support me, who I'm logging for my personal eyes, my secret book, black book, the Cutty Files. Yeah, my Cutty Files. You know, ideas in there. That book gonna be worth a lot of money one day. God willing. Yeah, God willing. Yeah, that's what sports do, Sean Casey. And I don't blame the sport. I blame the lifting weights that put more strain on your body. Us and that lifting them weights, trying to get big. But yeah, football, yeah, it'll put strain on your body, man. Strain on your brain. I think the brain probably the most. Yeah, people get other injuries like leg injuries, arm injuries, back injuries, neck injuries. But along with that, all of us that can play football gonna have head injuries. Yep. Hey Eric, I'm shining from the couch in 2026. That's the difference. You see the difference between 2025 and 2026, Eric? I know you don't want to accept it, but as long as you can see it, yeah, as long as you can see it, the growth. See, I got things to show. Unlike you, Eric, you ain't even got no profile pic. But I know you stay tuned, Eric. Oh man, I'm just sipping on some ice water. It is tea time. It is tea time. But let me get a little this water in me. When you start your day off, for everybody on sub up chat, y'all hit that subscribe button. And come on, interact, engage with me, chat. Yeah, come on, interact, engage with me, chat. Subscribe. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Sub up, chat. Sub up, chat. But yeah, when you start your day off, get up. How much is this bag? You need that water in you to start your day. Get your body. At least get you a cup of water in you. Ice water. Yeah, finish setting your body up. And then get your tea in you, whatever else you're gonna drink. Yeah, but definitely get that water in you. It'll make you feel better. You'll thank me later. Well, we finna sip some tea in just a second. Bill, Andre, big salute, Andre. Big salute, Andre. Yeah, tea time, Daniel Berry. Now, I will drink coffee. I will drink coffee. I'm not against coffee. Coffee good for antioxidants, especially like if you in a cold climate. Keep you from getting sick. Coffee good for that. Best coffee I had been out here in that Ethiopian coffee. Kenya got some good coffee too, but seem like that Ethiopian coffee seem like it's picked straight off the plant. It's different. Yeah, that Ethiopian coffee different. That Ethiopian coffee shit. The Ethiopian coffee fuck around you, and they do it like in shots, like espressos. You get you some all natural from the highlands of Ethiopia, look like Avatar. Oh man, I think it's for the best tea. I think it's Ethiopia and then Tanzania, Uganda. What Ethiopia, Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, they all on the same. When I say Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, all up and through there, they all on the same level. Ethiopia is just it because I think Ethiopia got a different. They highlands is like it's dry and wet. I don't know. It's different. It's different. Yeah, it's different. What up, so niece? That's what's up. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. Glad you're here this morning. Yup, I'm glad you're here this morning. Big salute to the chat. Big salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in. Sub up, chat. Hit that subscribe button. Get them likes up. We got 36 people in here, no likes. What's going on with y'all? Yeah, double tap the screen. Sub up, sub up. And come on, interact. Talk to me. What y'all on? What it do though, chat? What it do though? Yeah, talk to me, chat. What cat got your tongue? Don't be scared to talk to me. See, my chat love me, and my chat talk to me because my chat know I talk back. Now see, we got 45 people in here. I know that ain't the hush mouth. Yeah, somebody got something to say. Boy, what you cooking for breakfast, Andre? I want to go get some. It's 9:30. So I got about 9:10. We gonna at least go for about an hour or two, an hour and a half, hour or two. So prayer time 12:01. Well, it's all day today. Well, all morning. They doing the reading now. Egg, sausage, and toast. Damn, some eggs sound good right about now. Yeah, eggs do sound good right about now. I haven't hit the combo yet. Eggs with merguez. Y'all know I be trying to take a light on them eggs. They do got some almond milk out here, but that shit, boy, they got tariff tax on that. Good God. That one thing I can say about like French products, they got a lot of products that they don't put a lot of extra stuff in. Well, boy, they prices. So I just go with the, St. James, Laffy, Sakoma, Minoana. What it do, St. James? How you feeling out there? Man, hey, St. James, man, it's sickening watching what's going on in America right now, man. I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed, St. James. That's what I want to talk about. The end opposition, America, visa restrictions in Africa. American visa restrictions in Africa. Yeah, I'm glad you're here, St. James. You brought me back to life. You brought me back to life. Shit, my take on that, yeah, blow for blow. Shit, I ain't mad. That's for the new people coming in. Those of us that's already here, I told you, Burkina Faso is a safe zone. God made Burkina Faso a safe zone. People not paying attention to what's going on. you know, you hear a lot of people talk about end time prophecies and fulfilling scriptures, and but people are not paying attention. The mass of people are not paying attention to what's going on in real time. See, God and the devil are having a chess match. The devil been winning for a while. Yeah, but this chess match is different. Yeah, this chess match that's going on worldwide is different. See, that's why they don't want the world connected. That's why they want Americans just to think about America. They want Africans to just think about Africa. You know, keep the slaves in tunnel vision. When and in reality, what happened here happened over there. What happened in Russia, shit, happened in Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? What happens in Israel happens in America. You know, it's a worldwide time for choosing. It's choosing season. Which side do people choose to be on? Do you want to go sell your soul to the devil for right now riches? Or do you want to go through trials and tribulations and be a parable and example for God and get God's rewards? It's championship season. That's why I know whatever God got for me or whatever God using me for, I'm different. I'm one in a million. Not too many people who have came over here and been made and put back in their place of the fathers of yore. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people not paying attention to what's going on in real time, but the visa restrictions, that's just for the new people coming. You know, they not tripping about those of us that's here like, you know, like me. If they wanted me, they know where I'm at. They know how to find me. Like I said, I'm a business partner with somebody in the government. So you know, I'm up on what's going on. I'm telling y'all, the problem is infiltrators, people coming in, people, you feel me? You know, so God's pieces that he's putting in place, that he got doing a job, can't nobody touch them. Can't nobody touch us. They can say what they want, but God is working. So once people really start paying attention to reality, then I think things will start making more sense. But the visa shit, it's deeper than that, man. Hey, CJ, look. When I knew it was real when they stopped letting people, and this Burkina Bays is like, what's this affected Burkina Bays too? Because a lot of Burkina Bays coming will need to get back to their jobs. A lot of them not going back. You know, which is all right. Give it up. Now it's time to come home. This what the people you work for in Europe and America, this what they want. This what they want. This what they want. And it's at people's feet out here. The market just got to be created. Everything that's over there in Dubai and Hong Kong and all that, this is where the market should be at for all of that. Africa should be controlling everything. Because only thing China, let me tell you what China do, how China played the smart. China, for not doing business with America, China would rather do business with Africa. More people, more money, more opportunities. less arrogance. So meat, beef, all the stuff that was supposed to be going to America, shit, that shit coming right over here. That shit coming right over here. So this the global south. This the new market, man. The new market is here and it ain't going nowhere. The old market is just dying, is killing itself. The the global south is not in a rush to get rid of the dollar. They just letting nature take its course. That's the beautiful thing about being on this side, letting nature take its course. A lot of people don't believe in nature no more. You know something that I learned that I could do? I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Y'all remember the little mics I was telling y'all about? Do you know I could be asleep and my door could be open? And the frequency, I'll know when they at the door and I'll kiss their ass right at the door and run their ass right back out the door. That messed my head up. I wish I could show y'all that shit. There was two of them the other day. Oh, y'all thought y'all gonna come in here and set up. Man, get y'all ass out of there. They hop their ass right on out the door. But yeah, it's just something unbelievable that just, something simple and unbelievable that just happened to be happening to me. But yeah, Andre, boy, that egg toast sound good. Maybe some beef sausage. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the butchers to get on the beef back in the air, man. I gotta get me one of the butchers that speaks some good English, man. Start putting my orders in. Yeah, that's how they do it at the butchers out here. I just learned that too. All the time I've been here. I should have known that though. That's the old school way. I should have known that just off looking at the selection. Because I'm like looking at the selection they got. But don't nothing never last. Once them old ladies get in that shit, them old ladies be by them. The women, just like in America, the women, but shit, they buy up every damn thing. Especially the meat. But yeah, start putting my orders in. Emo trucking. Big salute, Emo. How you feeling out there, Emo? Sub up, chat. Sub up, chat. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, the visa shit, I'm glad AES standing on business. That just, they standing on business, St. James. Yeah, them boy, yeah. Shit. Really, the AES, they don't really need too much. And these three countries got everything that they need to be a Dubai, to be a Beijing, Hong Kong, to be shit, the baddest countries on the planet. They got everything they need. Only thing they need is more machinery. And once they get the machinery, start making their own machinery, which is what they doing slowly but surely. Industrialization. That was the New Year's address that eBay gave. That was his focus. Oh, we finna crank industry up. Oh yeah, St. James, man, this is where God want me at right now, man. This the crib. This grandma house. This the house of my ancestors. I don't need no DNA test to tell me that. This the home of my this the home of my folk, man. I don't need my ancestors that took me on the journey. I got all the confirmation I need. I know exactly what's going on. I know exactly what I'm part of. I know the history is being shown to me. From here to Liberia. Yep. It's been shown to me. You know, I come from the shipbuilders. I come from the nation builders. I come from the spiritual light bringers. I come from the creators of religion. I come from the bloodline of Jesus. And then you know what make it even crazy? Say, you know what's been a culture shock for me, St. James, being in Burkina Faso? Seeing everybody that looked like my mama, my grandma, people that's done passed away, dead and gone. Women I done dated. I just see them in a whole new grandma now, aunt now. St. James, this is when I knew I had a mental problem, St. James. Look, this is when I realized I had a mental problem. I'm out here in Burkina Faso. I see somebody that look exactly like somebody from back at the crib, right? Whether it's a dope fiend, whoever it is. And I get to talk to them like they understand what I'm saying. And they talking to me in French. I'm like, what? It's just a vibe, man. And then the smile, and then it could be overwhelming. Sometimes it could be overwhelming, and especially when you go to the village, and then you get to talking to the elders, and the elders give you your confirmation. Because the elders in the village, they be like, well, shit, all the kids in the village trying to go to America. They trying to go to Europe. They trying to go to the city. But they say all the kids that's coming home want to come to the village. That's what one of the chiefs told me when I lived out there in Kubri. Before we passed, R.I.P. to the chief, peace be upon him. He said prophecy is being fulfilled. That was more confirmation. He said, because the elders, we know, they know about slavery and they heard stories. There was wars, there was battles, they was jumping on ships, all that was going on. Hence, my bloodline started the pirate flag. The white folks in my bloodline. I guess he felt guilty. Seeger. Yeah, and you could Google this. But he was from Britain and ended up getting marooned, going through the pirate life, losing ships, getting ships, jumping on ships, jumping off ships, freeing slaves, starting Ghana, starting Sierra Leone, you know, all that. You know, so it was the abolitionists, the freedom fighters, the revolutionaries that have always been here. This is what people got, the reality people got to see. God has drawn a line, a safe zone called the AES, the fatherland. This is the home of the fathers, the home of Korah. For those of my people who know, the land swallowed up Korah. Korah was so filled with greed and wealth. The land in Niger, God made the land swallow Korah and his wealth to show people when you get godly gifts, God wants godly gifts in return. When you get godly gifts, give it in God's way. Do it in God's way. Armor of God, God's power tool. Korah was a wicked one that was a part of the bloodline of Jesus. The fatherland. That's why when people ask, they say, Kutty, how'd you say this the home of Islam? Because it is. This the home of Korah. It's in scripture. It's documented. This the home of Noah, of the street. They just found some of Adam them cousins up there in Morocco. See, they thought Kenya had the oldest bones. They thought Ethiopia had the oldest bones. But they done found some bones in Morocco. Woo. They don't even tell y'all about the big ass dragon that you can see on Google Maps that's in the desert out there spitting some nasty shit on the fish. Oh man, y'all don't even know what we consider in America myth and legends, things that you need to see, movies. Outside of America, the shit, the evidence is here. The evidence, the fossils, the rocks, the fossils are here. Just like it tells about people in the book, everybody that read, you travel the earth and you see what happened to the people of the past. All this ancient stuff they digging up. What you think happened to it? They got their nose white. Yeah, emo trucking, big old dragon, spitting on the fish. That's why Noah's city got destroyed. The city that was passed down to Noah. When the Sahara Desert was an ocean. Oceans and lakes and rivers. Because I was trying to figure out how was Mali at one point in history the best ship builders. Better than the Egyptians. Matter of fact, the Egyptians came to Mali to learn. Timbuktu. I better do y'all research on Timbuktu. But yes, St. James, yeah, Burkina, this man, this is where the ancestors and God want me, man. God giving the ancestors, my ancestors, the power to work. You know, that's why I say, I'm living in God's hands, man. I'm damn near, I almost want to say I'm living damn near through scripture. You know? Because see, one thing about me, one thing Africa gonna do to people, if you come to Africa with a pure heart, people will see it. Real recognize real. And then if you good at hiding it, it'll eventually come out. Yeah, emo, that's all we could do. Stay out the way, bro. Stay out the way till you can bust a move. That need to be the motto for 2026. Stay out the way till you can bust a move. Shit, make people think you done passed away. Go to work, stack money, eat on a budget. Oh, I always felt like people should eat like they want to, but eat healthy, because now we learning that shit, they trying to take us away from here, man. Even off the food we eat, we be a poison all the way around. That's the beautiful thing about the AES Burkina Faso. Bio. Oh boy, they hurt Bill Gates. You know, y'all know Bill Gates came up here not too long ago, pushing that GMO shit. That might be another reason why eBay banned them. Keep your ass away from here. Keep y'all GMO eating, fake chicken. Nah, keep y'all asses. So yeah, I agree with the visa restrictions. Big salute, Mali, Burkina Faso, the AES. Yeah, it's some people standing up for righteousness, man. The revolution. Long live the revolution. God bless the fatherland. God bless the fatherland to expand. Soon we gonna liberate the whole earth. Soon the whole earth gonna be liberated. Don't worry, y'all. God working. Yeah, St. James. Because the South, you know, the South, that's where the slaves was coming in. Charleston, Mississippi. That's where the bulk of the slaves was coming in. Florida, Chucktown, Charleston, South Carolina. They still got some of the ships down there in Charleston, South Carolina. A lot of the records, see, a lot of the records got burnt up because it was illegal trading going on. Just like it's illegal trading going on right now. But you know, like in my family, a lot of records got burnt up. You know, versus my dad's family, they come from producing slaves. The plantation his family come from, but the people like on my mama's side, it was more like it gave me secret society vibes. Because we got a big family, but they're not too big. And then a lot of the people I researched, it wasn't a lot of slaves. And they all work for military people, people of government. On the secret side, that's where the captain that created the black flag, the pirate flag, it's my folk. Yeah, I learned that in Liberia. Elders talking to me, man. Elders, real life elders talking to me. I done walked through God and took me the ancestors, and God and took me on a journey. And I'm glad that it's documented. I'm glad that people can watch it. I'm glad this gonna be history on both channels. Yep. But yeah, down south, that's where all the slaves coming in. They Mississippi. That's how when they over there talking about all black folks in America is not from Africa. No, they not. That is facts. That's true. Out of 50 million. Like I did the number. I already did the numbers. Out of 50 million, I would say, because it's 4 groups. You got your foundational black Americans. Majority of them are freedmen, house Negroes, owned slaves, black slavers. The foundationals. You know, Buffalo Soldiers fought for the master and them. Didn't want master to leave, wanted to go to war with master. To go be a slave on the battlefield. So you got your foundationals. And this is history. It's documented, so they can't get around that. African Americans, those of us that was on the plantation, getting whipped, trying to run, trying to escape your Django's. You know, you had those ones. So that's 2. Then you got your indigenous, your Indians, which their ancestors came from Africa too. They just migrated with back in the, when did they say the Egyptians gave, the Hopis say that the Egyptians in the Grand Canyon after the deluge, the ones that gave everybody, the First Nations, who you think named the First Nation Indians First Nations? See, the Grand Canyon was a place of refuge during the deluge, one of the places of refuge. That's why you got pyramids and temples and all types of stuff in the Grand Canyon. It was one of them places. A Hopi Indian told me that. A Hopi Indian told me shit. But this was way before I even really understood what he was saying. But now it makes sense. Told me this in Vegas on the strip. I thought he was drunk. He was trying to give me a message. Waiting on y'all to wake up. Waiting on us to wake up. What this dope fiend talking about? What this wino posted up outside the Bellagio over there by the McDonald's and the Best Western and all that? Which one we was in? We was over there by Mickey D's by the Best Western. The low budget Best Western. Was it the Bellagio across the street? What was the one we stayed at though? I forget the one we stayed at. But out there in Vegas. And I'm like, what this dope fiend talking about? Waiting on us to wake up. And he wasn't talking about nobody else, but it was me and one other black dude that was at the real estate convention. Waiting on y'all to wake up, man. Y'all the watchers. Y'all the nation builders. Now I understand what he was talking about. So when they be talking about that Indian bullshit over there in America, that because they lack the knowledge. They not searching. They haven't been around the world. They haven't been exposed to the world. Like I heard the boy Austin Holloman, right, talking about, man, when I would travel through South America, I seen Asian. He don't even realize that they use pesos in the Philippines. Do you know the Filipinos was right with us during slavery? Yeah, they were right with us. They chased us all through the Pacific Islands. Because, you know, through the Pacific, all the way to Japan. Black folks. Man, y'all better go look at them old World War II pictures of the Japanese. All the generals was black. But see, the winners of wars control history. That's why they dropped them bombs on them boys, man. Yeah, that's why they dropped them bombs on Japan. Them was black folks all through the Pacific. Hawaii. Yeah, you gonna find us all through there. We might be a little mixed up, yeah, but we all through there. Our DNA, hey, shit, you know our DNA. Nation builders. Build nations on islands, on volcanoes and shit. That's what we do. I come from that bloodline. Yeah, my bloodline go back, shit, to scripture. And when people ask me, well, what's your blood? Man, my bloodline go back to scripture. I got all the confirmation I need. I don't need no I don't need to send no DNA out. Don't need no paperwork. Don't need none of that. Vex 2 times. What up, though, Vex? Man, big salute, Vex. They don't even say what that is. So I'm assuming them dollars. Yeah, cause Daniel Berry sent $1. Yeah, okay. But yeah, the visa of American visa restrictions in Africa. Yeah, that's just the white supremacy losing friends. That's why the prophecy tell people, man, you got to break away from that system. Shit, Elijah Muhammad told you that. You got to get away from that system. Shit, yeah, the Illuminati all over the world. Secret societies, yeah, all of them. It ain't about the Illuminati. See, you got to go to the leaders. North Star. See, you talking about the Illuminati, man, you dealing with peons. Let's talk about Moloch and Baal. North Star. Moloch and Baal. If you want to know what you're dealing with right now in your present time, the wickedness that you're dealing with, everybody on here right now, 32 of y'all, do y'all want to know the wickedness that you're dealing with in present time right now? who got a spell on damn near everybody all over the world. Fuck the bloodlines and all that. Let's just get straight to the point. All y'all need to do your research on BAAL and Moloch. This is who running the show right now. These are the wicked that are running the show right now. This is your open opposition. So let's put a name on it. Since y'all want to put a name on it, let's do it like that. Let's start the new y'all right. Yeah, now it's time to start titty feeding the babies when it comes to this knowledge. Now it's time to give it to you raw. Because we don't got no more time to play with the wicked. We don't got no time to play with the wicked. So if you want to know the wickedness, the wicked, do you want to know who the wicked people that's running America, who they pray to? They don't pray to Allah. They don't pray to Jesus. They don't pray to whatever God that Christians pray to. And they show you in your face every day. They showing you right now. Look, in America right now, they all over the world, really, even here, all over the world, they showing they wicked faces right now. Their truths are coming out. They can't hide it no more. But Moloch and Baal, and I'm gonna let you start on your rabbit hole. Since y'all Illuminati and all, fuck all them peons. The boule. Yeah, we know about all that. Yeah. Do you want to know the bosses? Do you want to know their God? Let me tell you who their God is. Like I had to explain to some African brothers. I said, man, do you understand how strong the white supremacy witchcraft is? All over the world, there's blood being shed over dollars with white supremacy faces on it. We heard all that shit going on in America a while back. They defacing white supremacists. What about the dude on the $50 bill? What about the dude on the $100 bill? What about all of them? Didn't they all own slaves? Witchcraft. But you got black men in America killing over that money. Sell their soul for that money, won't they? See what type of wickedness we dealing with? All over the world. But it's lines being drawn. Look like the devil losing this match. Look like, hey, championship season. We bringing home hardware. Look. Championship season. God's team, we bringing home hardware. Yeah, we getting the hardware ready. Yeah, ain't no more wins for the wicked. It's over for the wicked. What they say? The champs is here. Just know when we go into battle, when we go into battle, baby, we gonna be armored up. You hear me? We gonna be armored up. We bringing this new world. We gonna be shining, baby. This little light of mine. For the righteous, though, anything wicked, we got to chop it up. Use it as fertilizer. Smell wicked. Look wicked. So get in place. 2026, this the year. This the last battle. Let me say. But yeah, 13 bloodlines preach, speak the truth. Who does ball and Malak serve? Go read. He taught who do ball and Malak serve. If you don't go read, get your ass away from me, Waylon, and go read. I told you them two names for a reason. You go do your own research, and then you come back and tell me. Unless you want to leave a donation, then we could go into detail. But if you ain't got no donation and you want this $1 million worth of spirituality, shit, you better go do some research, boy. Come on, Waylon. You gotta get together, little brother. Shit, not just, yeah, the almighty dollar, that wicked ass dollar. All slave master portraits on it. Yeah, Waylon, Ben needed to take the land back, but shit, too late for that. Well, we ain't in a position to take the land back. Getting there though. Yep. That's part of the secret arts, Waylon. See, you keeping yourself in the box, Waylon. I try to give you, see, when I give people things like the names Mulak and Ball, that was for you to release yourself out of the box. It's still dibbling dabbling in the box. Man, if you don't go look up Mulak, you talking about 33rd degree Masons, it's time to elevate, bro. You talking about shit from, oh man, come on, Waylon. Go research what I just, them two names right there. And then come back and talk, Waylon. Don't type nothing else in my chat, boy. You hear me, Waylon? And unless you come back, unless you can come back and show me that you done did some research about Mulak and Ball. Okay, Waylon? Cause what you saying right now, you started to make me feel like you ain't there all the way. Something wrong with you? Go get it right, little bro. I'm trying to elevate you, but you want to stay unelevated. I just elevated you. And you talking about third degree Masons? Man, Waylon. Boy, go read. All the time. God is good. God is great. Waylon, that's what I need you to do though, Waylon. You need to go read. If you don't do that, if you can't come back and show me you done learned something about Mulak and Ball, boy, don't type no nothing else in my chat. Hey man, say man, what you think about Yah? A great parable and example that God gave us. Yeah, great parable and example that God gave us. Oh, that's what I was supposed to be doing right here. Yeah, Waylon. Hey, Waylon, I don't mean to go off on you, Waylon, but I got a low tolerance for lower elevations, especially when I try to elevate people. So I need you to elevate, bro, so you don't irritate me and irritate others in the chat. So I gotta elevate you. That's what God want me to do, elevate people. So I need you to elevate. You need to go. I just told you about Mulak and Ball. That's a message directly from God telling you you need to know what wickedness that you up against every day. And you need to know what you can get access to battle it. Because if not, you're gonna lose. You're a loser in life. And this go for everybody. If you don't figure out what you need to do to battle them two, we already losing. It's a tight game. Yeah, it's a tight game. It's a tight game. It's a tight game we playing in, man. And we outnumbered. So I don't got time to play. Cause I don't know who wicked, who ain't, who one day don't got a spirit in them, then the next day they got a hell of a spirit in them. You never know. Richard Joyce. Man, appreciate that, Richard Joyce. I wish it was too, but it's too late. The Americans are under judgment right now. As we speak. For that ban to go in effect. Cause these three countries is the only safe place for people. As far as getting away from that wicked system, well, the global South, I'm gonna say the global South. You still got South Africa, you got other African countries, but base camp ain't no place safer than right here. See, if you were outspoken individual, if you were Charlie Kirk type, you would be safe in a country like this. They can't send nobody no hitter to get you. You understand what I'm saying? And then when they seen all the boys been so much going on, and now they see that, because like I told y'all, I'm not the only American here. It's hundreds of Americans here. Revolutionaries by blood. But yeah, America under judgment, man. People got to answer their calling. You know, one person that I think that's why God got me away right now. Because people in America are niggas. People like me. I'm even say even people like JT. If he was 100 about helping the people, it's dangerous in America for people like us. Cause we against the system. We against the wickedness. You know. When you against the system, when you against wickedness, it's a war that's been being raged for a long time. And we have parables and examples. You know. But yeah, people in the States, man, people gonna have to, like I said, if you're gonna shelter in place, you need to try to be as independent as possible. Get you a little plot of land. Try to camouflage it best as possible in the woods somewhere. Chickens, rabbits, livestock. growing food, greenhouse, best way possible. Because if you live in the city, you're gonna be living like Hunger Games, like in the city is living right now. Everybody in the city living like Hunger Games. From what I'm seeing, prices ain't going down. We price for gas, so you can get that, so they get that ass to work. But yeah, only God judging right now. Yeah, God judging right now. That's why I'm trying to tell people. People don't reality in real time. In real time. In real time. I'm watching it. I'm on the outside looking in, watching it. People emailing me, people calling me, family calling me. Such and such get bumped off. This happened to such and such. Kids, mamas, babies. I'm like, damn, every day I'm like, damn, if I was go back to America, shit, probably ain't gonna be nobody there. I'm just sitting back listening to all these stories about my family and thinking about family in the past 2 years. Boy, it's a lot of people gone. A lot of people gone, man. And then, like I told y'all before I left, I noticed that population got slim. Where everybody go? So things just wasn't seeming right, wasn't looking right, wasn't feeling right. Can't eat the food, damn near everything make you sick. It's wild, man. Wickedness. Then you gotta get snapped back around. Damn, I forgot. I was on the plantation. Now Sebastian and them, now they up there fighting. Shots getting fired now. I told y'all now. Look, Charlie. Shots getting fired now. Shit, I'm in Burkina Faso. But back to the visa thing. Whatever happened, if they start deporting people or whatever, shit, I ain't tripping. But I don't think they gonna deport no black people though. Those of us that's here. But anybody else, yeah, they gonna get their ass up out of here. And one thing I can say about Burkina Faso, when it come to us, they love us. They know all Americans ain't the same. They may call you American, but they know that it's black Americans, white Americans, descendants of slaves, and then they know they got the ones that's like Langley. Yeah, they know. You got ones here that's revolutionaries. You got people here that then came and joined the army. Yeah, you right, Richard. Only God can judge, and he's judging right now. What up, Mackin? But yeah, I'm in Burkina Faso. Ouagadougou, the city. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna get these stones appraised. Hey, that'll add value to me in Burkina Faso too, but I gotta go get the learning and then come back. Damn. I could do it online though, but they say do it online and you gotta have lab access. That's a trade I think I want to take up. That's my old head trade, gemologist. Yeah, I like that. And then it's interesting too. It's interesting. So, it's good to do things that have your interests. Oh yeah, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Definitely right about that. Knowledge is power. Make some more tea. Make some tea real quick. Sub up, chat. Sub up, chat. Y'all hit that subscribe button, chat. Come on, interact, engage with me, chat. I'm just here talking, man. But yeah, I ain't tripping about that visa, man. They just showing Trump, man, in America, but they ain't no punks around here. And then, like I say, shit, Africa really don't need America. America really need Africa. Resources, not unless mugs gonna get out there and get to work. Get to digging mines and digging for oil and all that shit. But if people in America ain't gonna go get them jobs and ain't gonna build shit, then yeah, America need Africa. Cause China the shit, they'll rather the African market. Watch when the Asian trade market open up on Monday. It should probably finna be bananas. For those y'all who've been keeping up with, gold, silver, and all that. Yeah, sub up, chat. Sub up, chat. Come on, talk to me, chat. Hit that sub up, chat. Hit that sub up. Tea time. Tea time. Where my honey at? I'll make sure I get some honey in you. Not too much, though. Make sure you spread it out in moderation. Get you about a little less than a tablespoon. And I use sugar, brown sugar. But it's better to use guava, an all-natural sweetener, with your honey, or you could just use more honey. One thing I did notice about when the young boys and they cook their tea, but they use a whole lot of that white sugar. That should be super, super, super sweet. The OGs, they tea don't be that sweet. It be like just right. The young boys, they like they shit sweet, sweet. And then when they do their coffee, right? They make a little bit of ass coffee, like damn near half a cup, a whole bunch of sugar, like a coffee shot. I'm like, I guess that's just like they pick me up. Yeah, they pick me up. Six and a half. Yeah, I done cut down on my sugar too. Cause the honey already sweet. The sugar just added a little more, you know, a little more to it. Sub up, chat. Talk to me, chat. Where y'all at, chat? What it do, though, chat? What it do, though? But yeah, the reality, man. The reality. Oh, that boy and Joe Bird. Sub up, chat. Sub up, chat. Yeah, that sub up, chat. But chat, oh chat, the end opposition. The end opposition. You know, coming from America, we got to realize that our government has made a lot of ops for us around the world. You know, you got to keep in mind, too, when you travel abroad, no matter where you go, people will treat you nice because they know you might got some money. So be aware of that, too. And just be aware, man, because the government of our country that we love so much, boy, we need some fixing in the whole thing, man. I just wish it was a higher power. Well, the higher power is here to fix it. So, like I tell people, we on God's time, so we just gotta sit back, wait, see what happens. You know, the end of opposition. Just know, opposition time over with. That's why they not trying to hide nothing no more. Yeah, that's why they not trying to hide nothing no more. They say shit. I guess in their mind, they like, well, before we give up power, we're gonna make sure the world is in chaos. I think that they just trying to go out with a bang. So we'll see, man. We'll see what's going on, but it's a new year. End opposition. Stay on guard against anything wicked. And you know, we'll see how this American visa restriction go. I think it's going to more countries too. Like I say, American government, boy, they finna have Americans isolated, stuck. So I'm gonna move according to however God want me to move. You know, God will, you know, my patrons will let me know when I need to do whatever it is I need to do. My guides. Yep. So with that being said, chat, tea time, chat, sip you on some tea. And we'll probably be back. I'm finna hit the stove. We'll probably be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go hit the stove real quick before before try to hit the stove before evening prayers. But yeah, we'll probably be back, chat. Just shit, if y'all hear any updates about the visas or whatever, I mean I ain't too much worried about it, but we'll see what happens, chat. You know, whatever God's will is, must and will be done. So with that being said, chat, I love y'all, chat. Sub up, chat. Sub up, chat. Sub up, hit that subscribe button. Subscribing. Feel free to come through, interact, engage. See, my chat talk to me because my chat know I talk back. So salute to my chat, man. Once again, chat went hard. Chat was lit. Hey, chat, y'all better go learn about Mullock and Ball. All up in this message.